Okay, so we're going to take a look at a game that just released today. That's Riddled Corpses EX for the PS4, which is cross-buy on the Vita. It's a really great run-and-gun bullet hell shooter, twin-stick shooter. And so let's go ahead and check it out. So here we have Joe. This is the character that you start out with in the game. Currently is at level 14. This is being played on the Vita, because I got further on the Vita version than I did on the PS4 version. Use the right analog stick to fire in the direction you want to fire in, and then you have the left analog stick to move your character. And this is Chloe. Her special ability is that she can magnetize gold to come to her, so you don't have to run around and collect it, which is nice. She's currently sitting at level 17. And this is Lyrie, or Leary, however you pronounce it. Her ability is that all of the gold she collects is worth double the amount, which is kind of nice when you're trying to rack up gold to upgrade your characters. So the music that's in this game, or in this video, rather, are actually the arranged tracks for the game that were provided by the composer. And they will be available for Indie Select E3. I will be providing download codes for the soundtrack, so if you do like what you hear in this video, you're around during Indie Select E3, come find me on Twitter, and I will provide a download code. Download codes are limited. This is the second level in the game. This is their second stage. This is as far as I've gotten. I just haven't had the time to grind enough levels to especially get any further. Most playthroughs I've seen, the characters are at least level 20, so I'm almost there. Okay, so this is co-op mode, available only on the PS4 and Xbox One versions as far as I'm aware. Co-op's a lot of fun, makes the game a heck of a lot easier when you're trying to get through the stages there. Here I'm playing with my wife. It's the first time playing, so we don't really get too far, but it was still a heck of a lot of fun to play. yeah, co-op's a lot of fun. You do have two different items. Actually, I think you have three, but only two so far. You have the clock, which stops everything on screen, makes the bullets go a lot slower, and stops enemies from moving, making it a lot easier, to kill enemies on screen. And you have the dynamite, which actually either heavily damages or kills all of the enemies on screen there. You also have the med kit, which I believe gives you an extra life. In the single player game, it actually gives you more health. Also, something I want to mention about the dynamite is that when you die, the dynamite is automatically used, which could be good, it could not be good. If you have a lot of enemies on screen, it's nice to be able to die and then have that be used, but if you don't have a whole lot of enemies on the screen, it's like, that was kind of a waste. One thing I don't like about the items, though, or what I like and I don't like, the fact that they're separate between the two players. So, like, if one player's knowing he or she's going to die, and the other player has dynamite and they're focused on what they're doing, it's going to be difficult to say, hey, use your dynamite, so you can actually kill the enemies before they kill you. If it gets to that point. But I also like it in the event that somebody accidentally uses it, so it was something that was shared between the two of them. Somebody doesn't accidentally push the button and have it be used. Alright, so here's the boss of the first stage. I do not end up beating the boss, although I do believe I come close. So this is getting a little crazy with the amount of bullets on screen. And then eventually it gets even worse because the boss will actually morph into a giant demon thing. but takes up a good chunk of the screen and fires big giant white orbs at you on top of the pink little bullets. Okay, so here's co-op arcade mode. The difference between arcade mode and story mode is that unlike upgrading your characters through your gold, you actually say you just got to level up. You level up your characters by collecting leveling up orbs based, I believe, on the combos or the amount of enemies that you kill on screen. One thing I don't like about arcade mode and the leveling up system is sometimes because of the amount of enemies are on the screen at a given time, it is rather difficult to see the level up orb flying around the screen. If you don't reach it in time like the other items in the game, it will disappear. So there's a chance that you can get a level up orb to appear, and you don't have enough time to get it because you can't find it because of the amount of enemies on the screen. Okay, so like the name says there, this is survival mode. Survival mode, I think, is one of the most fun modes in the game, just because it just throws you in and expects you to just survive, obviously. But it gets difficult really, really quickly. Yeah, it gets hard. There's a lot of enemies on the screen, a lot of bullets flying everywhere. It gets pretty crazy. But I like trying to see how far I can get through survival mode, get a bunch of gold, upgrade my character, and then keep training it further and further and further. It does make the grinding aspect, leveling up, a lot of fun. Okay, so it's Riddled Corpses EX on the PS4, Crossbuy and Vita, also available on Xbox One today. So if you did like what you saw, the gameplay, and want to pick it up for yourself, go out and pick it up. It's a great game, and it's a heck of a lot of fun. I didn't get very far in the game, as you can see there, because, well, I'm not very good at bullet hell shooters, but they are a heck of a lot of fun. This one was great. If you like the game, go ahead and head out to PSN, head out to the Microsoft Store, and pick it up. It's a great, awesome game. Also, If you like the soundtrack, you can pick that up at Giorgiost's website, who is the composer for the game soundtrack, which is available in the description below. So there's that. And as far as the game goes, I mean, it does have its shortcomings, but overall, it's a very fun game, and I am very happy to be able to give it the Indie Gamer Team seal of approval as a very awesome indie title, and definitely worth picking up. There you have it. If you like the review, please give a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it, and give a comment down below as to how you like the game. And as always, thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and happy gaming.